Hi students, welcome to English class. Today's topic, transformation of sentences. Today we'll be learning about how to transform sentence with as soon as to no sooner than and no sooner than to as soon as form. First, let's check the meaning of no sooner than. The expression no sooner than is used to suggest that one action or situation takes place or took place immediately after another action or situation. When no sooner goes at the beginning of the sentence, we use the inverted word order. That means auxiliary verb goes before the subject. You might have seen when you were learning combination of sentences, you might have seen certain questions, certain sentences with question like at once, immediately and so. Whenever you come across such phrases in a question like immediately, at once and so, and where you were asked to combine, you have to be careful regarding which is the time conjunction you need to use. No doubt, when at once, immediately, etc. is there in the question, you are supposed to use no sooner than, as soon as, etc. Because it suggests one action taking place soon after the other action. And another point which we need to be careful is that when no sooner comes, auxiliary verb goes before the subject. What is meant by this auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verb in no sooner than form includes do, does, did and had. These are the common auxiliary verb forms used in no sooner sentence structure. Example: no sooner did the curtain come down than the applause rang out. Here we have got a sentence with no sooner form. Question is, no sooner did the curtain come down than the applause rang out. It's very simple to convert no sooner to as soon as form and as soon as to no sooner form. It's just like a game. Let's check it. No sooner did the curtain come down. What we have to be careful is, we just need to concentrate on the first part of the sentence. And in the first part itself, what we need to give utmost importance is the verbs given there. Did and the main verb is come. Just check the verb given here. It is did and come. Did stands for past tense. Did and come. Did stands for past tense. Did is a past tense form. Did plus come. So when you are converting it into as soon as form, students, what you have to do is, instead of did plus come, we know that it is past tense form, right? Instead of the did plus come, you can use the other form of past tense, that is came. Then your answer is done. Now let's check how the answer comes here. No sooner did the curtain come down. Here did and come is the past tense form. So how we are writing the answer is, as soon as the curtain came down. So just underline these words in the question. The verbs, underline the verbs that is coming in the first part of the sentence. It is did and come. Since did is there, it means that it is past tense. So your answer, in the as soon as form, you have to write the verb in the past form. So instead of did and come, over here you are substituting it with came. So the answer is, as soon as the curtain came down, the applause rang out. Let's take the next question. No sooner does the teacher enters than she is greeted by her students. First, Let's underline the verb given in the first part of the sentence. No sooner does and enters. Does and enters. Does stands for which form? Is it present or past tense? Do and does stands for present tense. So what is the word that you can substitute does plus enter with? Does and enter is equal to enters. So instead of does and enter in the answer, you can use enters. So the answer is as soon as the teacher enters, she is greeted by her students. It's very simple. Now let's check the next question. So till now, what you have learned is when do plus verb, let it be come. When do plus come comes, you will change it into come because do is present tense. If it is does plus come, it becomes again present tense, but it will be comes. But if it is did plus come, since did is past tense, you will write it as came. If you are thorough with this sentence, with this table formation, you can do all the questions very easily. Do plus come will become as come. Does plus come become comes. Did plus come on the other hand becomes came. Now let's check the next question. As soon as the teacher enters, she is greeted by her students. Let's check the verb given here. It is in as soon as form. You are supposed to convert it into no sooner form. As soon as the teacher enters. So here we will not find do and did. Instead only one main verb will be there, which is the main verb given in the first part of the sentence. As soon as the teacher enters. Enters. In what tense form is it? Present or past? It is in present tense. So if it is present tense, enters. Instead of enters, what should you write? We have learned the table before. It is does plus enter, that becomes enters. So what will you write here? Instead of as soon as, we will use no sooner does the teacher enter than she is greeted by her students. Over here, verb given is enters. So what is the substitute for enters in no sooner form? No sooner form, we need one auxiliary verb. For enters, it is present tense. So which is the auxiliary verb you are going to use here? It is does. So it becomes does plus enter. So no sooner does the teacher enter than she is greeted by her students. Let's check the next example. As soon as I enter, I am greeted by my students. As soon as I enter, I am greeted by my students. Which is a verb here? It is enter. Enter is in which tense form? It is in present tense. So what is the verb form that you can write, that you can use as a substitute for enter? It is do plus enter. If it was enters, we would have used does plus enter. Since it is only enter, we will use do plus enter. So what is the answer here? No sooner do I enter than I am greeted by my students. Let's check the next example. As soon as he heard the gunshot, he ran towards the hill. As soon as he heard the gunshot. Which is the tense verb? Verb here. Main verb is heard. Now let's convert it into no sooner form. Heard is in which tense form? It is in past tense. So if heard is in past tense, when you're converting it into no sooner form, what is the auxiliary verb that can substitute the term heard? It is, since it is past tense, it is did plus hear. So your answer will be, no sooner did he hear the gunshot than he ran towards the hill.